Okay, this is going to be a short video on how to make your mini dragster in SketchUp. So I opened up SketchUp and the first thing I see here is Steve. Steve's here to help us figure out the scale of our model and make sure that we're not building a mini dragster that's 18 feet long. So let's keep Steve here. The first thing that we need to do is to switch into top view. And top view, you'll see up in the camera menu, and you pull down the menu that says Camera, Standard Views, Top. Now you didn't get to see that because I don't think it was in the view of our screen, but you can find it up in the menu that says Camera, then go to Standard Views, then Top. And then here's skinny flat Steve. He's like Flat Stanley, but we're going to leave him there for now. So then I'm going to go get the rectangle tool, and the way I do that is by typing R on the keyboard. Okay. And you see my cursor kind of changes to a pencil with a rectangle on it. So I click once and start dragging, and I just drag out a rectangle. That's too big, but it's okay. Now what I'm going to do is with the keyboard type the dimensions of my dragster. So I know that it is 7.25 inches on one side. So I just typed 7.25. And then I type comma, and then 1.25 inches. So now I'm going to make a rectangle that is 7 1/4 by 1 1/4 inches. 7.25 is the same as 7 1/4. 1.25 is the same as 1 1/4. And then I hit enter. Alright, looks like the rectangle got smaller. That's good because that's the size of our dragster. So now using the mouse scroll wheel, I'm going to zoom in. Zoom, 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 until I'm enough close to the dragster that I can see it and work with it. All right, so I know that the back of the dragster is 1 1/4 inches, but the nose, the front of the dragster, is just 1/4 inches tall. So what I have to do is measure on the nose here 1/4 inch. All right, let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, now I'm going to get the tape measure. The key for that on your keyboard is T. Look at that. My cursor now shifts and it looks like a tape measure. So I click once here and I start dragging up the line and I type 0.25. And you'll see right here it's made a mark at 1/4 inch. So now I have this block, this side view, with all of the marks that I need. The last thing that I'm going to do is get the line tool, and the keyboard command for that is L. And I'm going to draw a line from one corner all the way down to that mark that I made with the tape measure. Nice. All right, I'll get my selection tool, and that's the space bar. And you'll see that this spot right here that I just selected is exactly the right dimensions for my dragster. If I want, I can erase the section above with the erase tool. What do you think the keyboard command is for erase? E. And I'll erase that line and that line. Okay, nice. I'll get my selection tool again with the spacebar. So here we have a side view of the dragster, and that's where we're going to stop for now. So I'll save it. I go to File, Save. And I will call this Mini-Dragster 1. And I'll make sure to save it eventually into my TSA folder by looking up here. Now yours is going to look a little different from mine because I don't have a number folder like you. So I would go to my B. Feigert documents and find TSA. Here it is, TSA 2016, and click Save. All right, I'm going to stop there, and we'll pick it up later in class.